I know in yesterday's video I talked about perspective and getting out of routine. I've been in Scotland 2 days, and there's a coffee house that I will forever go to every day, forever. Here you go. Thank you very much. All right, cheers. Taking a different route today. This is a really beautiful city, I have to tell you. Just walking around this city is like pretty great. I'm at the event. Mick Walker and I have been having a really good discussion about all things. He's speaking here, and he's, what's your website? Vegan Cyclist?
Vegancyclist.co.uk.
.uk? So what is UK? Joke. I know. Shouldn't it be USA? I thought that was the whole, don't we own the whole thing?
Not quite. It seems like it sometimes.
It's definitely not the EU though. No. He may come on the podcast at some point to discuss. Plant-based diet served him very well. You're what, you're 24? 24 years
Going
old.
on 65.
Jen, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. It's finally good to meet you. So we follow each other on Instagram.
Yep.
And who's this?
Billy.
I had a feeling. How's it going? Nice to meet you. Talk's done. That was good. Better today. I'm more dialed in today. I felt good about that. Rest assured, you guys, in case you're worried and you don't live in Scotland, there's fear in Scotland too. Okay? They have fear around making choices that they think are gonna be good for them in the world, and they're told that it's a risk, and they're told that it's something you need to be extra careful doing. So yeah, fear's everywhere. Okay, so that's super funny. That was very cool. Gave him money. I've counted 4 Starbucks in a city block, so good for you, Starbucks. You're finally making your presence known. Totally not true. Here's why I like speaking at these events, because I want to remind everybody this fact. When you make a decision, a conscious decision, to improve your life, whether that's treating yourself better with food or exercising or taking action for the environment or whatever that thing is for you, you are stepping outside the norm. You are an ethical minority. You're making a conscious choice to act on principle. It is the very definition of strength, but when you do that, you set yourself up for criticism. You're putting yourself out there, and it takes an incredible act of courage to do that. It's what it will take to make the world a better place, but it's not without its negatives. And those are the negatives that can overtake us and make us angry and make us depressed day to day. We've got to remember why we're making these decisions in the first place, and we have to remind ourselves as much as possible throughout each day, otherwise it takes us down fast. You know in your heart of hearts it's the right thing to do, but everything in the world is telling you that it's not worth it, that you might as well take the easy path. And it is worth it, but you gotta remember that, because you can't keep it up if you don't. I'm biting the bullet, having my first whiskey of the entire trip. I know, it's shocking even to me. I just did the nerdiest touristy thing ever, which was walk into a wine/scotch shop and ask where a good place to go would be. And she was very, very nice. She said the pub is next to a church. Just more evidence that this is far and away one of the better countries in the entire world. So thank you very much. Okay, you guys, I had my single malt. I've here all weekend. This is the first one I've had. Just for the record, Tessa here, who's the bartender, she's gonna tell you that hopefully I chose well. What happened? How did I do on the choices?
Yes, it chose very well.
I chose well. And what did I make you do for both scotches?
You made me climb up right to the top shelf, and I had to climb up.
Fully coincidentally, I chose 2 whiskeys that were at the very top, and I didn't even give her a ladder, so she acrobatically parkoured it all the way up to the top and got me my whiskeys.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you very much.
No problem.
Cheers, Scotland. It was fun. That was really nice, and it was a nice little bar, quiet, and I just had a couple single malts and heading back to do a little editing of the podcast and the video. I got some work to do tonight.